Alright, what's good, y'all? So, today we're going to be reviewing the new Brockhampton project. So, these will be my pre-album thoughts after I shout out a couple things real quick. I have a new Discord if you want to check that out. I have a Patreon if you're interested in getting some exclusive content. And my business email will be down below if you're interested in promoting your music through me. And besides that, my pre-album thoughts on the Brockhampton project. So I have never heard a Brockhampton song until I heard their single for this album, which I believe is with someone. Is it with Kenny? Not Kenny G. It is with Danny Brown. Danny Brown. I don't know why it's Kenny G got in my head. It is with Danny Brown. And yeah. So I've heard that single and I enjoyed it. It kind of gave me a taste of what I think I should maybe expect with their stuff. Maybe a more trippy kind of sound in the production, with obviously their interesting different vocal styles layered over it. And I'm gonna try to go at it from as open to mind as possible, since I've never heard them before. I obviously know that they're a big rap group, and I mean across the board, just group. I know some of them don't even rap. I believe some of them are singers, but yeah, I'll check back with you guys once I've heard the first few songs. It's only a 13-song project. I'll be back in like 4 songs. See you guys soon. Jesus Christ, bro. 4 songs in, I have so much to say already. Let's just go in chronological order. First off, at the start, immediately some flows they go with and some rhyme schemes like come off a little awkward and some of the rhymes land weird. But I think that's just like their interesting original style. And as I listened more, I was like, really started to love, even after listening to only 4 songs, how original and different every song felt. Like, there was no song, even if, the beats can have similar, really funky, interesting rhythms, because the beats are really fun and interesting so far, I feel like it's never going to feel the same because of how they choose to structure their songs, how they choose to put switch-ups in. And they're also, I don't think, we've only had one chorus, I believe, in all 4 songs, and it hasn't affected me negatively, which is something that I rarely see. Normally, I see these people who don't put choruses in their music, and I'm like, you're losing so many points out by not having a chorus. And here, I feel like having a chorus on these songs would have limited their ability to be as original and interesting as possible. So yeah, I was very impressed by these first few songs. Very, very impressed. In specific, I really enjoy Bankroll. That song is very, very good. The Ferg and Rocky feature are really, really nice. And yeah, just generally very fun production and really interesting switch-ups. The juxtaposition from character to character on things is really awesome. I mean, that's what makes rap group so exciting, is the comparison you can make between the members and that juxtaposition in your ears. And I think they do that. They work that in really, really well. So yeah, so far I don't have many complaints. Generally, I mean, there hasn't been like one song where I've been like, wow, that's a crazy song. Yeah, just every song has been really interesting and like fun to listen to. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys back in 3 more songs. Impressed by, but it definitely showed me a different side of Brockhampton as well. The first song, I believe it's called The Light, really showed me the storytelling elements, and the first rapper on it, the first artist, was really impressive with how just smooth he was able to string things together, and I really enjoyed that. And then after that, we got a really long song. I forget what it is called. It is a 6th song on the project, anyway, and at first I wasn't really feeling it, and then we continued to get into it. The instrumental picked up. We really got a bit funkier, a bit harder on the trap elements, and I really started to enjoy that. And on the final song, we got a more pop-style hook, actually. So we went from, from a kind of storytelling, like lyrical miracle almost, not really, but like very lyrical song, into next a like trap longer song, following that into a storytell. Excuse me. My head is lost trying to wrap my head around this without any kind of list or thing to look at. But first we got a storytelling piece. Then we got a normal kind of trap, really interesting, drawn out piece, and then we got a more pop piece. And it was really fun to see those right after each other because it showed how much they could do, back and forth as a group. And I also really like their choices of features. They seem very, very purposeful. Like, not just like they were like, we need a big feature for this project. Boom, let's grab this dude. No, it felt very much like they targeted the features for the style of song. Like, it really fit perfectly, the features that they chose. But, I'm going to try to get even more into the project as we continue through these next 7 songs. So I'll see you guys then. Peace. Alright, y'all, so songs 8 through 10. First off, I still enjoy the choice of features. I think it's really fun and interesting. My biggest issue I'm finding right now is, really my only issue, is how the mixing volume is not the same on every song, and it's small differences, but it can, cause an issue when not every song, when going down an album, is mixed the exact same volume. And so that's my only issue right now. But generally, besides that, I'm finding I'm enjoying the songs and their style as a whole more and more as I listen through. And the messages is really interesting. I think that section may have been my least favorite section. I wasn't a big fan of some of the hooks and some of the choices of vocal lines in like When I Ball, that song, and that kind of stuff. But overall, so far, I'd say I'm definitely enjoying the album a good bit. So yeah, I'll be back once I finish it. Damn, that last song really hit me. Like, I get the feeling that they're really going for, not a preachy, overzealous vibe, but working in these good messages into their songs still nonetheless, which is how they should do. If you're an influencer like this, there are only so many influencers who can just make bangers and like hit tunes. There are some people who have to make, introspective, interesting music. And they did that really well. And they also saved the best 2 songs for the end. They saved some of the best for the end. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to have my favorite and my least favorite song in the comments and such. But Don't Shoot Up the Party is my favorite song. That song went insane. They saved that for towards the end of the album. That song was a banger. I love that song. And then we got the gospel feel of Dear Lord. And then the light's kind of almost a gospel feel, like the light part 2. Almost a gospel feel, but it's more of like a, I don't even know. It's like close to gospel. It's on that side of stuff. But it's more like meaningful almost in a weird way. Anyway, though, overall thoughts on the project. I was pretty impressed by what they did as a whole. And while I could tell it was a rap group project, it didn't feel like some do, where it feels really harsh switching people and like the voices are really awkward together. It felt really smooth and like, I didn't need to overthink it. It just felt like I was listening to any other album. And that was great. Yeah, I don't think I have a lot to say. I think I told you guys my thoughts as I was listening. But I'd say if I was to recommend this to someone, I would give it a recommendability ranking of probably like a 7 out of 10 maybe. Depends who the person is. But yeah, I give a 7 out of 10 for recommendation rating. And for enjoyability rating, I would give it probably a 6 to 7. We'll give it a 6. I don't want to do 0.5s. We'll give it a 6 enjoyment rating. Yeah. Overall, pretty enjoyable. I liked it, and I would definitely recommend it to someone who's never heard Brockhampton before. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts. Let me know below who else you want to see. I'm thinking maybe we can do some maybe Sofago or maybe some Lil Uzi next week, something like that. Maybe some Travis. Yeah, besides that, make sure to like and sub as usual if you want more content. Peace.